Hi guys, Greg X Emerald here, and I'm going to show you around this absolutely incredible and massively updated and more modern A200 Mercedes AMG line premium. Now, I am blown away by just how incredible this thing is. From the outside looks, the gorgeous wheels, the massive amount of tech on the inside. Trust me, this car is going to keep you busy for plenty of time, and I doubt that you'll actually ever want to get out of it. But I'll stop talking and let's get stuck in. So the paintwork is digital white. I don't know why it's digital, I don't know how it's digital, but that's exactly what it's called. So down here we've got your parking sensors, you've got your Mercedes-Benz LED high performance lighting just here, and you've got your daytime running lights included. Down here you've got your honeycomb grille, further parking sensors, nice chrome accent on your front splitter, and you've got the gorgeous sweeping pendant chain grille just here. Just makes the car look really truly nice and elegant. Moving on down, you've got your towing eye cover here, your second headlight, further parking sensors, and let's show you this alloy wheel. Now, if anybody disagrees, you send them to me, because they are incredibly nice alloy wheels. I have never seen a Mercedes with a better one, in fairness. 5-star multi-spoke, diamond cut finish, with the AMG logo engraved on the outer edge. Don't know why, maybe it's because it's so different, but it's just so good looking. Around here, the elegance is continued. You've got your mirror with your built-in indicator, and you've got your chrome window surrounds. The chrome's also echoed on the colourway on top of the door handle here. You have got, being an AMG, just a little flared side skirt here just to give it that sporty edge. You've got gloss black door pillars, tinted privacy glass at the rear, and there is another shot of those alloy wheels. Oh, I cannot get enough of them. So also at the rear you've got your rear parking sensors. You've got your dual exhaust at the bottom with a titanium grey diffuser and a nice little bit of chrome livery just to break it up. And you've got your rear LED headlights. Got a rear lip spoiler with a built-in high level third brake light, rear wiper and badging. Shall we see what the boot's got in store for you? Oh, surprising. So, you'll know that an A-Class is a smaller hatchback than what you're usually accustomed to, but it does have quite a lot of space. Unfortunately, there isn't any second level storage, but you won't need that because that is quite deep, and you can take out the parcel shelf if you really wanted. You have also, as well, under here, got a reverse camera. So as you can see, the digital white against the titanium grey and black is just a colourway that works really well. There's no dinks, no dents, no signs of any paintwork. It's just a super clean 69 plate, that's right, 69 plate Mercedes A200. It really is a beautiful car, and one that definitely needs to be seen to be believed. Now, that's it for the outside. Let me take you on to the inside, where the outstanding amount of technology is sure to blow your mind. But before we do get into the car, let's show you how you get into the car. No key, one handle, that's right, it's keyless entry. More convenient features from the German specialist. Now that interior, I don't know about you, but for me, is just something else. Half suede, half dynamica leather with the red contrast stitching. Just looks epic. So we'll get inside. We won't treat you to all the tech just yet. You've got your AMG floor mats, stainless steel sports pedals, gorgeous brushed aluminium trim, which you usually find on the higher spec models, and you've got your electronically operated windows, deadlock and foldable adjusted mirrors. Down here you've got your speakers, and now let's get ready. Illuminated door inlays just here. What about that for a view? Now, I'm not one that used to be a huge fan of the A classes, but what I will say is that is one of the best looking cabins I've seen in recent memory. It's almost E-Class-esque with a nice sweeping long screen. Your steering wheel, although it's quite a large wheel, it's flat bottomed, and these just complement it really nice. Half perforated leather, half nappa leather with a red contrast stitching, just so you remember you're in AMG. And on here you've got your piano gloss black inlays against the chrome. Again, black and chrome just works so well. You've got your air conditioning, you've got your storage space just in here for extra cup holders, and on here you've got your updated and really more modern touchpad and menu scroll button. It's just a really nice place to be. In here you've got further storage, USB ports. Oh, it's just fantastic. On here you've got almost a perforated plastic effect, but it just gives it a really nice elegant finish against the brushed aluminium and gloss black. You have of course got heated seats, which as you can see are just up here. These are the heated seat buttons and electric windows, and you've got Alcantara and contrast red stitching. So, should we turn it on, see what it says? Now for me, that is not what you would expect from an A-Class. Virtual cockpit and a massive continued screen there. Now I'm a massive fan of the modernised look on a lot of cars now. The Mark 8 Golf R, quite a lot of the Audis and the Mercedes that are doing the long sweeping screens. I just think it makes a car so much more futuristic and concept-like. So to explain, on here, this side of the menu, which is touch button, controls the instrument cluster. These buttons here control the media center unit. So if I click on this, just because I'm not wearing a seatbelt and I haven't got fuel, you'll see there you've got a really nice, really clear sat nav in the instrument cluster. Now this can be changed, so bear with me while I take a look, because there is so many options on this. So we'll go through some of them, but I won't have time for all of them. So that's your assistance graphic, so that will bring up your speedo, your map and your lane assist. But if you click on full screen display, that will amend and you've just got all the road. The way this display just changes effortlessly and almost such a smooth transition digitally, it's just really appeasing to my OCD. I don't know about you, but that's something I would really love to have. So click on your telephone. Of course, if you click up again, it doesn't change to a full screen because there's no need for it to. Click on the home button, navigation, of course click on full screen, and that will then really nicely, with complete ease, just change to the full virtual cockpit. Trip, now you can change it on this, all your miles there, digital speedo, you've got your consumption, you've got your constant, your coasting and your acceleration, so that would be your eco meter as such. You've got your trip gauge, you've got the full reset trip gauge, or you've got the full screen display of driving like that, with your charge on the left, almost usually seen in hybrids, and your acceleration, constant and coasting just on the left. What else have we got on here? We've got radio, so that's your DAB, FM, AM. You can also media stream and Bluetooth, obviously because it's such a big car. By changing the station, you just flick this button up and down. Media, so obviously that would be your CDs, your Bluetooth and other items of that nature. And you can click on styles and display, so you can change it to classic if you really wanted to, which will give it a blue tinge. Let's just click back onto it. Or you can change it to progressive, which I believe is red, but I could be wrong. Orange, in fact. But I've never admitted to being ginger either, so it's definitely red. So if we click onto styles and display again, understated, and that's just minimalistic, quite barren. So for me, I'm going to put it back on what it was on, and it's going to be on sport. And I'm going to click back on home. Oh, and just before I do, if you click on the service, that's what you're used to. TPMS, coolant, engine oil level, consumption info. If you click on Assist Plus, that will tell you when your next service is due, and this one is just under a year. But for me, I'm going to put my favourite setting on, and it's going to be navigation, and it's going to be full virtual cockpit. So obviously on your wheel, you have also got paddle shift for the optimum driving performance. This just allows you as a user to flit in between manual driving mode, and you get almost the engagement that you get from a manual gearbox, and it allows you to rev it a that little bit higher if you desire. So on here, these ones, as I said, control the media control unit over there. So we'll have a quick look on there now. So if I click on the home button, if my phone will focus for you, there we go. We've got the other options here. No phone connected. We've got navigation, radio, media, ambient lighting, info, apps, and store and settings. Now each menu on these has a mini menu within itself. So if I click onto this one, no device connected, you'll see connect new device. You can go through all the ones on there, but I'm not going to do that. I'll show you my Bluetooth name. On here, on navigation, you can click on that, and that will bring up your map or all your other different bits. FM and AM, that will obviously bring up all the other things that you need. Media, that will just tell you that you've got no device connected. Now the ambient lighting, so it's not just one set of ambient lighting. You can change the colour or the brightness, but the colours, you can have multicolour, you can have all these options down here, which, I mean, there's so much to use in this car, it's unbelievable. I would honestly imagine that this is going to take the new owner weeks to configure to get their perfect setup, but isn't that the joy of owning a new car? Information, that will give you your engine output, your engine torque, so it's almost what you'd have on a BMW as sports displays. So if I just scroll down, you can click on vehicle. That will give you just a picture of your vehicle, and it will give you some more information once you do start to drive it. Consumption, that will just give you a breakdown in bars, almost like a bar chart, so it will show you a level of your consumption rate in the last sort of set time. And the owner's manual, we're not going to click on that because we'd need to download it. But as you can see, there's so many different options on this. Mercedes have taken care of absolutely everything. We don't need to go on browser, it's just not there. So settings, if we click on that, you'll see now Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, hotspot, activate hotspot, internet status. There's just so many different things that you can do. The lighting, the ambient lighting, the exterior lighting, the surround lighting, the vehicle itself, dynamic select, which is of course your drive select mode, so you can configure it here on your individual mode. So your drive, you can have sport if you wanted to, or manual flappy paddle. Steering you can have in comfort mode, and your electronic stability you can have in sport, which will remove the traction from the rear wheels, so you can now slide it around if you really wanted to. Winter tyres, acoustic lock, auto locking, automatic folding mirrors, and find the nearest petrol station. Mercedes haven't just thought of it all, they've thought of even more than that, and they've done it all. It's just absolutely phenomenal that's what's in this car. You click on quick access, ESP, Parktronic, you've got your towing away protection here, you've got lane assist, and of course on the last one you've got interior motion sensor. I mean, you can't tell me they haven't ticked every box. And let's not forget, it's also got a reverse camera and park distance control. Mercedes have thought about safety, technology, and everything else. It's just superb. You can change the themes on it here, and you can just go into all of these. You can set your favourite bits. I mean, it's like having an Xbox or a smart TV in your car. But for me, it's absolutely unbelievable. It just looks so good, and for a car of its price and a car of its stature, remember this isn't a top line AMG and A45S, this is just a normal AMG line premium A200, and for the amount of stuff you get in this, I just find it unbelievable. Moving down, you've got your start stop button here and your auto start stop system there. You've obviously got your air vent system in chrome against a piano black. You've got your air conditioning all the way down here, and then like we say, you've got your storage and more modernised touchpad here. So cameras, car, favourites, navigation, radio and telephone, and of course your drive select is just there. So once you're clicking it, it will appear on your main thing, on your main centre console, and then that is all good. So on your wheel, on here you've got your volume control, you've got your Bluetooth telephone, your voice control and your favourites. Again, these three buttons are to control the media hub just there. And on here you've got your cruise control settings as well. Now for me, this car isn't just full of technology. The seating looks good, sport seating in the back. I don't think they've ever been used, but they have thought of everything, because there's ISOFIX points as well. There's a rear armrest, and there you go, no wear on any of the bolsters. There's air conditioning in the rear on these vents just here, and this car is fully equipped, ready for any family, ready for any journey, and trust me, you will do it in the most comfort that I have ever known. And up here finally you've got your SOS button and your Mercedes Me. So there we go, that is what we call the Mercedes A200 AMG line. Now before I do, I'm just going to show you, this is your parking brake. So now you push it in to put it on and you pull it out to release it. But for me, that truly is an absolutely incredible car. Something that I never thought I would like as much as I do, but I like to be proven wrong. And I even more enjoy putting people into cars. So do please, if you have any questions regarding the video, the car itself, or the financial packages that are available, please give us a call and we'll be more than happy to help. Thank you ever so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.